Hey Credit Warriors, Credit Shuffle here, and today we are going to be asking the question, is it worth upgrading from the Hilton Honors American Express card to the Hilton Honors Ascend card from American Express, okay? Now, if you don't know, American Express has a series of 3 personal Hilton cards, okay? So you have the Hilton Honors card, the Hilton Honors Ascend card, and then the Hilton Honors Aspire card, which is the highest one. It's a premium credit card and it gives you diamond status, etc. Today, the ones we're going to be talking about is an upgrade from Hilton Honors to Hilton Honors Ascend. I'll just go through the sign-up bonuses on the 3 cards, the current public offers. It's a 75,000 bonus points for the regular Hilton Honors card. Then for the Hilton Honors Ascend, the one in the middle, they're offering 125,000 bonus points, and for the Hilton Honors Aspire card, it's a sign-up bonus of 150,000. Now you might be able to get more than that with the with referral links. If you have a referral link from another Amex card holder, remember you can now link to any card, so it's well worth trying. But those are basically the public offers. Now, in addition to this, Amex is quite generous with doing upgrade bonuses with this particular series of cards. I actually got a 75,000 point upgrade bonus when I upgraded from the regular Hilton Honors card to the Hilton Honors Ascend card. So it used to be that you had the Hilton Honors and then you had it for 1 year, and after a year you'd be offered that upgrade, okay? And it seems to still be kind of the case with that, or even people who've had it for longer than a year are getting targeted for upgrades. Now there's a targeted offer out there for 150,000 bonus points for upgrading from the regular Hilton card to the Hilton Honors Ascend card. Mrs. Credit Shuffle just got it. She received this email. This is what it looks like, and then you click through, takes you to this page, and basically you can request an upgrade, and she just did it a few days ago. So that's the sign-up bonus we are going to be, well, not the sign-up bonus, the upgrade bonus we're going to be working towards over the next couple of months. 150,000 points for $3,000 in spending within 3 months, okay? So just like a sign-up bonus, but no new account is created. It's just transforming one type of account into another. That's how it works, okay? But we're going to be asking the question, is it a good deal, okay? Is it worth it to upgrade? Well, the short answer I would say is absolutely yes, but let's kind of break it down and just look at what you get with the Ascend card over the regular card. So first thing is the bonus, 150,000 points. The points guide values Hilton points at 0.6 cents a piece. So for 150,000, that would give a value of $900 for that sign-up bonus. And if you deduct the first 2 years annual fee, so the annual fee is $95, but if you have a look closely in the terms and conditions, it does actually say that if you close the account within a year, they could either take back the bonus if you haven't spent the bonus yet, or they can close your other Amex accounts or do something. Basically, they don't want you to close it within 1 year, okay? Just kind of like gaming the system to get the points and then cancel it before the next year's annual fee hits. So we're going to assume that you at least have to pay 2 years worth of annual fees, okay? So that would be $190. So if you subtract $190 from the value of the bonus, $900, you're still left with $710. So that's still a lot of value even after the annual fees have been subtracted, just for upgrading. You're not even creating a new account on your credit report, which is awesome. Then with the Ascend card, your point earning will increase. The biggest increase you get is on spending at Hilton hotels. You go from 7 points per dollar right up to 12 points per dollar, almost doubling. So that's a huge increase. So really, really worth it if you stay at Hilton hotels a lot on paid stays, or you maybe use points, but then you spend a lot on room service or whatever. You have a lot of Hilton charges. So you're getting a huge amount more points, almost double the points, all right? You also get 1 extra point per dollar. So you go from 5 points per dollar to 6 points per dollar on the 3 bonus categories that this card has: US restaurants, gas stations, and supermarkets, okay? So you get a little bit of an increase there. Nothing to write home about though, but might as well mention it. But it doesn't stop at that, okay? So let's have a look now, past point earning. We have a look at some of the actual benefits of the card, okay? So the biggest benefit that you will notice straight away is that the Hilton Honors Ascend card gives you free Hilton Gold status, okay? The first level card, the Hilton Honors card, gives you free silver status, but silver status with Hilton isn't really that great, doesn't really get you that much good stuff. It's really gold where the big benefits start, okay? And there's 2 really big benefits of this. One of them would be free breakfast, okay, at Hilton hotels. You can see that on the chart there. Now, at some hotels, this will just be free continental breakfast, which is the, croissants and that kind of stuff, bread. And some hotels, this will actually be full breakfast for free, okay? So for example, at the Beverly Hilton, it was free continental breakfast, complimentary continental breakfast, okay? They give you a little coupon, you put it on your table so the waiter knows. But actually, you can then upgrade for $10 per person to the full breakfast, okay? So you can see here my bill, it would have been $59, so 60 bucks, but actually it was only $20, two $10 upgrades. So I saved $20 per person every morning, okay? At the Hilton DoubleTree, you actually got free breakfast, just the full breakfast for free if you were gold status, and their breakfast cost, I think it was $15 per person each morning. So that's $30 total, or $15 per person I saved each morning. So I worked out actually that year, I think it was 2017 when I stayed in quite a few Hilton hotels that year. I saved over $200. I think about $280 or something in breakfast charges just because of having this card. So I saved a huge amount of money. And that would actually more than pay for the 2 years of annual fees that you would have to pay. Then the second really useful benefit of gold status is upgrades to executive level rooms. Now, sometimes this can mean you're upgraded to a room on a Hilton Honors floor, or you are upgraded to a room that is on what they call executive level, and it would have executive lounge access. Okay, now this is the only way to get executive lounge access typically with gold status, because if you're upgraded to an executive level room, it will have executive lounge access that will come with the room, okay? But actually, if you're just, the hotel's too full and they can't upgrade you and just stay in a regular room, you actually won't get executive lounge access just because you're gold, okay? You have to be diamond to have executive lounge access no matter what room you stay in. So generally with gold, you have to actually be upgraded to the executive room. But as they say on their chart here, they will upgrade you to an executive room as long as space allows, okay? And actually some hotels will even give you executive lounge access even if you're not upgraded. So for example, when I stayed at the Hilton Tel Aviv, it didn't seem that I was upgraded to any special room, okay? I was not on the executive floor, I was like on the ground floor, but I was actually still given executive lounge access, which was up on, I think, maybe it was the 7th floor, or maybe the 12th, I can't remember which floor it was on, but anyway, I could go up to the executive lounge on a different floor and actually go in and, use the facilities there and stuff. So it possibly would be more hotels, Hilton hotels outside of the US. I'm thinking probably most of the US ones will still go by that rule of like, you don't get it by default, you have to actually be upgraded to an executive level room to get lounge access. So moving on now from talking about gold status, there's actually another really great benefit of this card, and that is that it will give you priority pass membership with 10 free passes, okay? So the way it used to work was this card would give you priority pass membership, but you had to actually pay $27 each time you went into a lounge. I made a really bad mistake once and I used the wrong priority pass card. I used the card from this account and I had to, pay the fee. Cost me 54 bucks, but anyway, so it used to be like that. You had to pay each time you go. They then changed it. I think it was last year. They changed it to basically priority pass, and you get 10 free passes. Okay, it's limited to 10 free ones, and then you have to pay after that. And obviously, if you have guests, then that would use up. If 2 people went in, that would use up 2 passes, so it would use up twice as fast. Now, this is enough for many people. Okay, if you are single and you generally travel alone, you'd have to travel 5 times a year probably to use up all of those passes. If you went to one lounge on your way out and one on the return trip, right? That's assuming that you don't always go to an arrivals lounge, okay? Just when you're departing, you could do 5 trips probably, and that would be sufficient for 5 trips, okay? Maybe if you're changing planes, you might want to use a lounge, but at the best usage of it, it's 5 trips, okay? So that might be enough for some people, especially people who they don't feel that they travel enough to get like a high tier, travel credit card like the Sapphire Reserve, Amex Platinum, etc. This might be a really good option, just a $95 annual fee, and you get 10 free passes for a priority pass. So that's really cool. Now, another feature of this card is you get a free night when you spend $15,000 per year. Now that's not as good as some other comparable cards from Marriott, for example. You get a free night on your anniversary, no matter how much you spend, but they don't give you priority pass. So it looks like they weighted up and they decided to give the 10 free priority pass passes instead of giving a free night on your anniversary by default, okay? So if you use this card as your main card, right, many people probably will be able to spend $15K on it per year. And it's not a bad card to use as your main card. It's got, the bonus categories, restaurants, supermarkets, etc. If Hilton points, and that's 6x, right? So if Hilton points really are worth 0.6 cents, which I think they are in most uses, then you do the math. At restaurants, you'd actually be earning 3.6 cents back per dollar, which is actually better than the Sapphire Reserve. So that's actually, that's pretty cool. Obviously, personally, I still would favor the Sapphire Reserve because I want transferable points. But if you're really into getting Hilton points, you're actually getting better value at restaurants than the Sapphire Reserve gets. Just a little interesting tidbit of information there. So if you do use the card as your kind of workhorse card, your main card, you probably can get that free night certificate. But, it's always opportunity cost. So that's for you to weigh up yourself. Now, there's one more benefit I'll talk about that comes from gold status, and that's that you get the 5th night free on award bookings. You actually get that with silver status as well, so you get that on both of the cards, but just letting you know about that, just because that is one of the benefits of gold status. So to sum it up, I would say it's absolutely worth it to upgrade. My strategy would be, though, don't get this card straight away. Climb the entire ladder. So get the first, the Hilton Honors card first, and then, after a year, upgrade to this one. And then in the future, you might want to even upgrade again to the Hilton Aspire card if there is an upgrade bonus available for you, which there are. For me, because I'm not a huge spender on this card, the upgrade bonus I've been offered for the Aspire card is just 15,000 points. But for some people, if you spend more money on the card, you'll probably be offered higher. So it's worth checking it out, But yeah, it is worth climbing the ladder because you can get bonuses at each level. So, if you got I got a 75,000 point bonus when I started and a 75,000 point bonus when I upgraded. But if you do it now, like say you got a 75,000 point bonus when you started and then you upgrade, 150,000, that's going to be 225,000 points you've earned in bonuses if you do that. And then you could earn even more by going up to the Aspire as well in the future. So guys, what do you think of this? Leave your comments below. As always, we've been talking about hotel cards, so we'll put some of our links to our favorite hotel cards, including some of the Hilton ones, in the description below. Feel free to click on it, check them out, see what deals are out there. These are affiliate links, so they help the show if they use them. If you want to see the Advertiser Disclosure, it's at the bottom of the video. It's at the bottom of the description section. Please subscribe if you are new for more credit card related videos every week. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.